Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be talking about why I think that there's going to be a pretty big pullback in the next for the next 2 to 3 days, and then if it goes past that and then confirms a different direction, I believe that it's either going to do one or two things. It's going to set us down for the election pretty much, and we're basically going to be on a downward trend or a sideways trend for the next year or so. No, half a year until we get the coronavirus thing fixed. But yes, that's what I'm going to talk about today. All right. So you can see this is TQQ today. Now, I have a few reasons, and it's not just on charts. But you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. And if I go to the 15-minute chart, okay, I'm just going to zoom out real quick. Time frame, 10 days. No, I need even longer. 10 days, 20 days. All right, so you can see the start of this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then there's a downward trend. That's the overall direction, and we've been going on this upward trend. If you're not including the confirmation days, that's 6 days. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the next day went down. So this was the confirmation day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so today or tomorrow is going to go down, I believe. And then we're going to look at this real quick. So this is its upward trend. Solid upward trend, stays above. Use the 15 SMA as a support to everything. Here, not here. And now is a pretty good testing point if it's going to pull back or not. So you can see that right here is at the 15 EMA. The 180-day SMA is right here. And if it goes below that, that's basically a confirmation of a reversal. That's not after hours. Like if it did it, here, I'm going to go back a little more. I'm going to go back a little bit more. Let's go 5-minute correction period, 20 days. All right, and then we just go like this. Okay, so this, so you can see right here is on its final day, and it went down below the 180-day SMA. Now, if we go back to today, it's starting to look like this. Never mind. It's getting confirmation right here. See, it's a solid downward trend and breaks below. And that indicates a massive downward trend for the next day. All right. So if we take that into account, I'm going to talk about patterns now that I see. And I see massive patterns. So every single time it does this, every day it's a perfect ascending triangle. Perfect ascending triangle, goes up till today. This morning started lower, then it did a massive hike, and now it's looking like that one day. Now it's looking like that one day all the way back here. Massive spike in the morning, goes down and below. Now we're not yet down below, but we're getting to a point where that can happen. And that's a really, really big part of it. If you can't see, if you can see what's going on and track the patterns and it happens every single time, then you're really smart. Yeah, but you kind of need to track the patterns though. All right, so now we're going to talk about bots and what my bots say about it. So we're going to talk about it. I go here. All right, so this is, we're going to go on the 5 minutes. So that's the 5 minute of SQQ. We go on TQQ. All right, so you can see every single time, this is the past week, you see it pushes up, pushes up, pushes up. It's really smooth because I'm using the Helsinki candles or whatever they're called. But as you can see, like it breaks above and then goes below and then breaks above again. So we either have to wait for another break above or it's going to keep getting rejected to this. This is a massive resistance line, but it's also a massive support line too. So if it gets past, man, they're really freaking weird. If it gets past the high on July 6th, then it is definitely a reversal and can affect you for 1 or 2 days. So what you can do about that is you can invest in SQQ and look at what happened today. I mean, it's really, really quite clear what is going on every single day now. And then let's go to TQQQ, SQQ on the day chart. So you see it's been a solid downward trend, but every single time it touches this yellow line, there's either a consolidation period or a reversal for 1 or 2 days, 1 to 3 days actually. So as long as we do that, it should be fine. Now let's go on the TQQ. Cool. All right, so you can see it's completely way overbought right now. Now it's starting to look like this pattern right here, right before the coronavirus thing happened. It's starting to look like that. So you can see we have a massive push up, a little bit of consolidation at $97, and then a massive breakup, which it did here, and did a consolidation and a massive breakup. Now you can see over the course of like 2 to 3 weeks, just massive push up. And then all of a sudden you get a doji candle, and that should have been your final indicator of when to sell. Now that shows something's wrong with the market. That's basically saying something's wrong with the market, be prepared. So if you were smart, you would have bought here, you would have sold half your shares, and the next day gets down here, boom, you made less money than up here, but you're still played the game as it should be. All right, so then it had this massive pullback down. But let's count the days. Let's get the information. So from the massive push up to the beginning of the sell period is 17 days. Now we're going to move that to the start of the massive push. Okay, 17 days, 15 days. Okay. On July 17th is when I'm estimating that there's either going to be a massive reversal or a massive push. Now, that could either be a few things. There could be some consolidation, like last time, where it did the same thing twice. That's consolidation. It could come up here, have a doji star. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that really bad, but it just could be a massive piece, you know. So it's all about timing. So the patterns, they line up. So it's clear that it's not getting directed right now. It's being completely pushed by people just throwing their money in the market, and that's creating a bubble. Wait, I'm gonna switch to my fundamental analysis now. So it's being pushed. People are staying at home. They are getting all their money together. What do people do when they don't have enough money? They try to find other ways to get money really quickly. And Robinhood and other other brokerages have seen 100 to 200% spikes every single, on the first few weeks since the coronavirus started. There's been massive pushes for the people, basically massive usage on their platforms. So that's what you just got to think of when, I don't know, you're looking at this. So there's more usage going on the apps, which means there's more money circulating. There's more money in the stock market. People are trying to make more money. The Fed is dumping a lot of money. But mainly people are just dumping all their money into blind ETFs like SPY, TQQQ, SPXL, and the Qs market. All right, and that's creating a bubble. And how you create a bubble is you get a bunch of blind people just throwing money at stuff. And that's what happened with the 2008 recession. That's what happened with the dot-com bubble. Those things happened because people thought like everything with the dot-com name after it is a very, very profitable business. But most of them weren't. So then that caused the entire stock market to just go down. 2008, everyone bought tons of houses without knowing the risks of it. And then as soon as they couldn't pay their stuff, that had a trigger effect, and it just brought the entire economy down because it's like dominoes, Go watch the short, and I'll explain it better. But it's practically the same thing. All right, people are shoving their money and creating a massive bubble into something that they know nothing about. And all news, it's not getting any better. States are closing. When people were reopening, they got a massive coronavirus spike, causing them to shut down again. I saw this article, one day this business was open, they were shut down the next day. They couldn't make any more money. People refused to work. Protests, that's a little bit, but not really. Just like a ton of freaking stuff that is going on right now that can slow down the market to practically a halt, or just completely just landslide it down a freaking mountain. So, for whatever I say, take it with grain of salt. I just want you guys to hear my thoughts on it. But as you can see, the patterns, they line up, the supports and resistances, they line up, the consolidation periods, they line up, the bots, they line up really, really nicely. And I just need to say, my bots, I made some of my own, and they work pretty freaking well. All right. Now I'm trying to give them out for free. I'm not really sure how to do it because every single time I try to give them out on TradeView, they say I'm copying people, and I'm not. I'm taking bits and pieces from a few people, but most of the script is mine. So you'll definitely see it in the description below. You'll see it says a bot link. That's just my TradeView account. I hope you can still get it, but those bots are really freaking accurate. They do confirmation. They focus on news. They news confirmation, just like a whole bunch of stuff. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Go invest in a hedge fund. My hedge fund in the link below. Go invest in. Go check out pretty much all my other stuff. If you need to do a teachables, nothing's working for me right now. I did a teachables thing that didn't work, but it covered literally freaking everything. It was about a 20-hour course, and that took forever to make. So I don't know. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you later.